in the game.
Go Rams, hotty toddy.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
great to have you with us at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Appalachian State Mountaineers and the Liberty Flames. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Hey guys, App State's head coach told me pregame, this team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Flames ready to kick it away first. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll run it to the right. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an attitude-type run that you can run into any kind of look, and it paid off for it.
Turns it upfield. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out wide right, it's Murray. At the 45, just plowing ahead. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Murray. Makes his man miss. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Right side, it's Lewis. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Across the 25. Turning it on. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, App State. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. Fielded in the end zone, it's Payne. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Michael Hawkins. Left side is Robinson. Makes the grab in their space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The run inside. It's Davis. Nowhere to go. And the Flames in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Making the adjustment. Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. Rushes on. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got the tight end. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They've got a little more work to do after that holding call. It's 2nd and long. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Hawkins. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yeah, and you hear it all the time. Coaches talk about it. Don't throw across your body. Don't throw across your body. These guys nowadays, they do it more and more because they're more athletic and they can change their arm angles all the time. But right there, it was an incompletion. It was an interception. So you might get like a little bit of a yell from your coaches, but nothing too big.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Out wide left, it's Copeland. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Subtitle accessibility option. Entering Accessibility tab, menu narration option is set to off is selected. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to servers.
Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag.
Here we go. Ready. Go, go.
Throwing, Hawkins. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
The Flames will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Out wide right, it's Murray. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Shoots it to the left, and they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Sells to fake. Under pressure. He's got him this time. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Hits inside. It's Lewis. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Gonna run it. It's Lewis.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. They've really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is the charm. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
Michael Hawkins throws to the back. Dangerous throw on that one.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Buying time to his right. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside, it's Lewis.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well run him again. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The Mountaineers will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Snapped it and he has to have it. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. From the gun, it's Davis. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Just a simple power play, power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a 4th quarter game, make them feel you, keep them off balance.
Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. They'll go to the fullback. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Flames with the 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Davis. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit, but they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Hawkins on the move. He'll pull it down, and he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The Flames will hustle to the line.
And in back-to-back plays, you understand full well why the DC talking to us this week was like, this guy's a handful. Like, he shows the ability to throw the ball, make a big play through the air. Then you're covering the throw game well. What happens? He pulls it down, makes the run. He's showing you a little bit of everything.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 3rd. Deep shot for the end zone. Very fortunate that wasn't a pick in the end zone.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Straight ahead, it's Davis. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. They picked the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest, taking on the number 3 team, the Pitt Panthers. And it's the Demon Deacons, sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. That gets them back above 500. They're now 3-2 on the season.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the 2nd half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They've played really well in this first half.
They give it back to him. Crosses the 30. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Offense, quick tempo. The give to Davis. Oh, he's got some space.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Flames racing to the line in the hurry-up.
That looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Burrowing for yardage. And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the 2nd straight play.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another.
He's loose. Touchdown, Flames. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll try to answer here. Shakes off the defender. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Fires to the middle. Holds on. It's Brown. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you were willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
On the run, it's Lewis. Fights off a defender. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch, they've got a little bit.
Makes a grab and room to run. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Using his feet. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give them a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done though.
Caught, and he will score! Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Break. Let's go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. There he goes. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
You might just think that dude's a power back, but what a great job coming out of the backfield, become a wide receiver, and then guess what? When he gets in the open field, that's not a lot of fun to try to bring to the ground. That's a big boy.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
The run inside. It's Jones. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Throwing, Hawkins. Back's got it on the screen. Knocks him down a couple of yards short of the marker. And how about this free safety showing those tackling skills and forcing a 4th down? They'll run it on 4th down. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that 4th down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. 1st down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Quarterback keeper. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Offenses ice football games in the 4th quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Michael Hawkins can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Keeping his eyes downfield. Got him downfield. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Wants to keep it in the air. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
And this offense, man, it's just been a struggle. Everything's been hard so far through the air, and they can't get the passing game going. Something has to bust loose. They got to get something going to create some momentum and some kind of urgency in this offense.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Again, it's Hawkins. Right side, it's Jones. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Flames moving quickly to the line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got
all kinds of room to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Flames.
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these that are just weapons of mass destruction.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. He tries to take the top off. Snags it inside the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Appalachian State. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
I just love that about this team because right when it looks like the opponent has just a glimmer of hope, scoring a touchdown on the last drive, they just come right back out, David, and they put their foot down on the gas. They put their foot down on your throat. They stay aggressive and score a touchdown of their own.
It's just such an explosive offense, man. They can hurt you so fast. They're so dangerous. Defenses don't know what to do. You're right. Great answer. You give up a touchdown, you go right back and get you one.
Deep in the end zone, it's Randolph. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored. And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
The Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Ready. Blue 22. Blue 22. Right. Ready, go.
Hawkins. They're all over it. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. From the gun on third down, Hawkins. He'll try to do it himself. With the catch, it's Robinson. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second and long here. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Leaping grab for a big gain. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Flames go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
Here we go. Go.
Again, it's Hawkins. Rush right in his face. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Go.
Throwing, Hawkins. He slings it deep to the left. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Hits inside, it's Jones. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Left side, it's James. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. And the Mountaineers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's James. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Unloads to the wideout. Caught on the out cut. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something. Defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
One more play to pad the stats. Out wide right, it's Coleman. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.